I want to get into the Sheep Detectives. I cannot wait for this. But first, I want to talk to you about this movie that you're working on called Peaked.
Yes.
That the internet is kind of freaking out over already. Congrats on this.
Thank
the
you.
premise behind this is a high school reunion?
Yes, I wrote it with my high school best friend who works on SNL.
Oh, yeah.
She's writing probably right now in this room, and not in this room, in this building.
In this building. Yes.
She's writing in the corner in this room. But it's about two women that are not invited to their high school reunion. And hilarity ensues, hopefully, but we wrapped 3 weeks ago, so I've been in the edit. I have 15 minutes of the movie.
Okay, that's not bad.
I think that's all you need,
That's all you really need. Oh, yeah.
These days, people are on their phone, right?
Oh, 15 minutes is long for a movie.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But it's a great cast.
I feel so lucky. I have Laura Dern.
Yeah, I love Laura Dern.
Connor Story.
Connor, oh, come on.
Come on.
By the way, all the Heated Rivalry fans are going nuts for this. They're like, let's go, we want more.
I feel so lucky that he's in the movie. He's also just such a lovely person. And then, of course, we have my father.
Yes.
Yes.
You can. Yes. Of course. That's gonna sell the tickets.
Yeah, my father plays an orthodontist in the film. He was our most difficult actor by far.
Why did you cast your dad? Just
why?
Besides loving him.
I've always liked Scorsese. Wanted to put the greatest director of all time.
Yeah.
I wanted to put my parents. My mom is also in the film.
Yeah, I love when his mom's in. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Come on.
Mother's Day. But my dad took it very seriously. He was in character for about 3 weeks before. He kept
Orthodontist?
Orthodontist. He kept asking if there was going to be a technician on set that he could ask. He was going up to random extras asking if they were orthodontists, if they could help him.
Oh, my Lord.
He had one line. He was processing. He wanted many different takes, to figure out exactly what was the beginning and the end of the scene.
Oh, my gosh.
But he was incredible. He's going to be amazing in the film.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Of course, he'll be fantastic in this.
Yeah.
I was asking you backstage, was acting? Did you get the bug? That was your first love, and you're like, yeah, but also a little music.
Yes.
You went to like a theater camp.
I went to rock camp, actually. So I loved that jam session that you were just having.
Wow.
I would have loved to I don't play harmonica, but I would have loved to get in there with like a cowbell or something.
Yes. We make sure that exists.
Thank you.
What kind of bands were you in rock camp?
I had a jazz band called Deep Blue.
Hold your applause. Hold your applause. Hold your applause for Deep Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have I think this is like a photo session or an album cover of Deep Blue Jazz.
Thank you.
Were you?
It was like a fedora phase.
Oh yeah.
And there's something about a woman in a fedora. And you've always said this.
I've always said this. Yeah, you kidding me? I have a lower back tattoo that says that. Yeah. I wanted to give a little taste of your band. I don't know if you know, but we got an MP3 of what you recorded on, I think, GarageBand. It was just you?
Yeah, this was just me. This was like in the height of GarageBand, kind of me alone, flowing. Yeah.
How old do you think you were?
I'm 11.
Okay. 11-year-old, and this song is called Julie. And it's very deep, by the way.
Yeah.
I love it, actually. I love it. But let's listen to Julie. Here we go. Ollie Gordon.
The metronome is on, obviously.
I can barely hear it. I hear the art. Congo.
Bye-bye, Julie.
Bye-bye, Julie.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Julie.
Yeah.
You ended with
Bye-bye, Julie.
bye-bye, Julie.
Bye-bye, Julie.
You're almost Southern, maybe almost a little hint of Southern accent.
There's a Southern twang.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Julie.
Bye-bye, Julie.
Now, who is Julie?
I do not know.
Just in general. You were saying goodbye to...
I'm saying goodbye to someone who's clearly an ex-lover. I'm processing something sexually.
Wow.
I don't know. Something's going on. That's a shortened version of the song. For the right money, I'd be willing to release the full track. But let's see.
The right money.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Julie. You could maybe even put Bye-bye, Julie in the Sheep Detective soundtrack.
Brilliant. Bye-bye, Julie.
Yes,
literally,
come on.
Yeah.
Sequel. You've got to call me. For the right amount of money, I can make that happen.
For the right amount of money, we'll do anything.
Let's talk about the Sheep Detectives. I think this is the cutest, coolest, most interesting movie out this weekend. I'm so excited to take my kids to go see it. But your actors are mostly sheep. in this film, and you were telling me backstage that it's all movie magic.
Yes, I did the film to work with animals, and that was not my experience.
These are cardboard. These are cardboard sheep.
cutouts. I was kind of going through a breakup and didn't know if I wanted to work. My parents were like, "Go, Molly, you'll work with animals. They'll heal you." It was me on a mountain alone with stuffed sheep. Kind of really processing a lot. It was a dark time, but I found the love of my life, Emma Thompson.
Oh, wow, okay. That's my love of my life, too.
And
I love Emma Thompson. Who doesn't love Emma? Are you joking?
So she is my set crush.
Yeah, she's everyone's crush.
She met me and she was like, "You are a sad woman. You will come to my house.
Yes.
I will cook you a roast." And she introduced me to her amazing family.
Yeah.
And she is just like an incredible, kind, like brilliant woman. And I'm in love with her and I dressed up for her every day. Like she's the hottest person I know. So I'm so glad that I did the movie.
I love her too.
Yeah.
I love Emma Thompson. The coolest.
The coolest.
How do we set it up? And Hugh Jackman's in it as well. We also love. How do we set up the Sheep Detectives?
Well, you can only say so much. It's really shrouded in secrecy. No,
now's the time to let the secret out of the bag.
I don't know.
Bag.
The bag.
Oh my gosh! Write these down. Write these down for your press.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to take the sheeps out of the bag.
Yeah, the puns are endless.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the Star Wars of the sheep universe.
Yes, that's what people are saying.
Yeah, but it's a whodunit. It's kind of
Hugh Jackman
is a shepherd.
Yes.
And he gets murdered.
But he reads mysteries to his sheep.
And they go to, we're like begging them in the audience, we're like, they go to solve the murder, the sheep.
The sheep do it.
The sheep do it, and...
Are you kidding me?
It's so, Craig Mazin wrote it.
Yes.
He wrote The Last of Us. Wake up.
Come on, folks.
Chernobyl.
Come on, folks.
Come on. And he wrote this beautiful kind of meditation on grief. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus, another queen, plays the lead sheep.
How fun.
Bryan Cranston plays Sebastian the ram. He absolutely bodies the role. He should win an Oscar.
He should win an Oscar.
Yeah.
But wait, so you're doing The Bear, right? And then as you're doing The Bear, your co-stars go off, they start doing these big movies, right?
Well, I got Sheep Detectives when I was on the set of The Bear, and everyone was like, "You should do it. You got to do Sheep Detectives." And then, you know, Io did Luca's movie, and Jeremy did Bruce Springsteen, and then we've all been waiting for the Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, this is the one.
It's been, and so it's exciting, you know, for it to finally be out in the world.
This is the one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's show a clip. Here's Molly Gordon in The Sheep Detectives. Take a look.
You were already in this country last night when George was murdered. I'm not accusing you or anything, but is that right?
That's so smart, detective.
No, I'm not a detective. I'm just an officer who is always detecting.
Well, I was in this country, but I've never been to Denbrook until today.
Follow-up question. Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, this is hard to watch.
What? That's a standard question any investigator would ask in this situation.
So funny you asked that. We just broke up.
Oh, no.
Come on, that's how you do it right there. Molly Gordon, everybody. The Sheep Detectives is in theaters tomorrow. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.